What is going on? What is popping, YouTube world? My name is Ghiman Mckinney, or you could just call me Juice because that is my nickname. I appreciate you guys for watching this video today. Be sure to smash this like button right about now, as it does help these videos get out to the public and the channel to grow overall. Subscribe to the channel if you're new as well. I do post a ton of great sports videos weekly, almost every single day if I can, and turn on post notifications too, so you do not miss a single one of those videos that I post. It's only right, you guys. So last night we had 5 star-studded NBA games on Christmas Day. Hope you all had a Merry Christmas. I'll break down all the games and give you some of my biggest takeaways from the games last night. Let's start off with the main event, the Clippers and the Lakers. You know, in LA, star-studded, jam-packed, and to me, my biggest takeaway from that game was the Clippers, not the Lakers. I repeat, the Clippers, yes, are the best team in basketball, and they should be the favorites to win the NBA championship. I said in the offseason that the Clippers were the better LA team. I said the Clippers were better than the Lakers. I know LeBron James is great. I know Anthony Davis is great. But to me, the Clippers, they're the more complete team, and they will go further in the playoffs than the Lakers. Now, see, the thing about the Clippers that separates them from the Lakers, and these are great, they're both great teams. I do believe, you know, between the elite teams in basketball, the Clippers, the Lakers, and the Bucks, those are the 3 elite teams. I do think that Dallas is close. I think Houston is close, but those 3 teams have separated themselves so far. But when you're comparing the Clippers and Lakers, the Clippers, to me, they're the deeper team. They have more depth. They have a better bench. They're a better shooting team. They're better defensively. They're more well-coached. And they're one of the few teams right now in basketball that can throw multiple bodies at LeBron James and bother him defensively. Not many teams can slow down LeBron James. The Clippers are one of them, guys. And I believe come postseason time, they're going to be a little bit more fresher than the Lakers due to them load managing Kawhi Leonard, you know, and their players. And I think come postseason time, they're going to rise to the occasion and beat the Lakers. And I do not think that the Clippers are by far the clear-cut favorites to win it all. I still understand some people feeling the Lakers are better than the Clippers. I get it. However, when the rubber meets the road, guys, in reality, what is it going to come down to? Obviously, we know both teams are good defensively. We know both teams can pop offensively. Both teams have size. Both teams have depth. I do think the Clippers are better in some areas than the Lakers, like I just mentioned. But again, what's going to be the key matchup? Kawhi Leonard versus LeBron James. I'm here to tell you right now, this is the second time this year that Kawhi Leonard has outplayed LeBron James head-to-head. The first time Kawhi Leonard played LeBron James, he gave him 30 points on 50% shooting, okay? This is the second time that Kawhi Leonard in the fourth quarter was better than LeBron James, was better down the stretch, was just a better overall basketball player on the court when they met together, when the teams went head-to-head. And guys, LeBron James, the first time he faced Kawhi Leonard, 18 points on 36% shooting, not particularly great. LeBron James last night, down the stretch, was not great. Last night, 23 points on 37% shooting, 2 for 12 from three-point range. That's not ideal. And I'm here to tell you something right now. If LeBron James does not get his act together, you know, as far as going up against Kawhi Leonard, if LeBron James gets outplayed by Kawhi Leonard in the playoffs, then the Clippers, they are going to beat the Lakers, and the Lakers are going to go home. That's just the harsh reality that Lakers fans are going to have to realize. And I understand. Look, I'm going to say this right now. I'm not penciling in the Clippers to say, hey, there's a clear-cut favorite, because in reality, history says do not doubt LeBron James. LeBron James can still resurrect himself, but again, if I had to bet my money right now, the Clippers, they look like the more deeper team, the better, well-coached team, the better team defensively, and if Kawhi Leonard is better than LeBron James in the best-of-7 series, the Clippers are not going to look back. Now, as far as the Lakers go, there are some good things to take away. Kyle Kuzma went off last night. He had 25 points. He's the one guy off their bench that can pop offensively and give you 18 to 20 points each night consistently when he's hot. He's one of their better shooters. He is going to be the X factor for that team. And I mentioned that the Clippers have multiple biases that can throw at LeBron James. I do believe Anthony Davis is going to have a monster series if the Lakers are going to be the Clippers. Because, look, I like Montrezl Harrell. I like Zubac. But if Anthony Davis is on, if Anthony Davis is that dominant guy in the paint, if he establishes himself in the paint, the Lakers are not going to look back, because I do believe there are some holes on the Clippers defensively to where they don't have the requisite size to the degree to where if Anthony Davis is playing like a man possessed, I believe the Lakers can exploit some things offensively and really give the Clippers problems. But again, I think the Clippers are the better team, and Kawhi Leonard last night, he was the better player than LeBron James on that court. And if Kawhi Leonard plays better than LeBron James, they're not going to look back. Let's talk about the Rockets and the Warriors last night. Houston gets upset by the Golden State Warriors, on the road, 104-116. The Golden State Warriors heading into that game were 7-24. They were playing absolutely terrible basketball. They've not been a great team all year. They are clearly missing Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. They've just been bad all year. And Houston laid an egg. And guys, in the offseason, I picked the Rockets to win the NBA championship. And as of right now, I am totally out on that prediction. I have moved on from that prediction. Again, maybe if Houston gets home court advantage throughout the entire Western Conference, which is unlikely in my opinion, they can make some noise. But again, I don't see it. The Clippers, the Lakers, and even the Dallas Mavericks to me are just more consistently good teams right now. And I don't think the Houston Rockets can win the championship this year. I'm out on the Houston Rockets winning the championship, okay? For a couple reasons. Defensively, this team all year has not been great. They're ranked 23rd defensively as far as points per game are allowed. They don't have enough size defensively. They're just not physical enough on defense. And once again, Houston is living and dying by the three-point shot and layups. That's not the formula for success in the playoffs. Teams will get up on you, and when the Houston Rockets are cold, they will not succeed. And Mike D'Antoni, I don't think he's a great head coach. I really don't. He is yet to show me that he can adjust in the regular season at least, let alone can I trust him to do it in the playoffs? No, I don't think Mike D'Antoni is very good with adjustments. He's never been a great defensive-minded head coach. He's always been about offense, three-point shooting, and that has so far been fugazi and fool's gold in the playoffs. James Harden is amazing, one of the 5 best players in basketball. Right now, to me, he's one of the best players in history to never win an NBA championship. I felt he should have been MVP last year, but again, James Harden with isolation ball, Russell Westbrook's inconsistent shooting is going to be the undoing of this team come postseason time. And to me, Houston is just not consistent enough to win a championship this year. I've sold my stock on Houston as far as winning the NBA championship. Now, I'm going to get to Philly versus Milwaukee. Right now, last night, Philadelphia won 21-109. They dominated the Bucks. I was very shocked. I thought it was going to be a close game. I thought that Philadelphia would probably win just because they were going to be at home and playing. But again, they made a statement. And guys, right now, Giannis Antetokounmpo, he gets my vote for MVP right now. He's been great. He's been amazing. He won MVP last year. He won on a tear last year until he saw Kawhi Leonard in the playoffs. And guys, look, it's cool, Giannis. You're scoring all these points. You're dunking on people. You're blocking shots. That's great. That's all great during the regular season. But again, Giannis, Kawhi Leonard is no longer in the East. LeBron James is no longer in the East. The Milwaukee Bucks had the best record in basketball, but we saw that last year. Can Giannis and this Bucks team be that same team and keep that same energy in the playoffs when it matters most? And to me, I don't know quite yet. I still have the jury out on the Bucks. I picked the Philadelphia 76ers to come out of the East in the offseason. For now, I'm going to stick with it. But again, I think the Bucks are a good team, but Philadelphia, if there's one team that can challenge the Bucks in the playoffs and beat them and knock them off, it's Philadelphia, guys. Boston, I don't think they can beat the Bucks. I don't think the Raptors can beat the Bucks. I don't even think the Heat can beat the Bucks. I think that the one team that can beat the Bucks in the playoffs is the 76ers. And the reason why is because when the game slows down in the playoffs, when you have multiple days to prepare for an opponent, when the games get more physical, I think the Philadelphia 76ers defensively can really bother Giannis and the Milwaukee Bucks. They are a very physical team. They're great defensively. They have size. They have length. Josh Richardson, Ben Simmons, Al Horford, Joel Embiid. It doesn't get better than that defensively. And Giannis last night, 18 points, 29% shooting. They really, I think in my opinion, are going to miss Malcolm Brogdon come postseason time. Again, we've seen the Bucks be great in the regular season, but come playoff time, when they have to face Joel Embiid, who looked like a man possessed last night, he took Giannis' lunch money. He came to play. If Joel Embiid is dominating and the Philadelphia 76ers are on a mission defensively, they can beat anyone. And guys, I wonder about Giannis' supporting cast. I know Chris Middleton had 31 points last night, but Chris Middleton last year in the playoffs versus Kawhi Leonard and that Raptors team, he was a no-show. I'm just saying. So again, 2 pretty good teams. If I had to project right now, I do believe this is going to be the Eastern Conference Finals matchup. And right now, I probably favor the Sixers. Let's talk about the Boston Celtics and the Toronto Raptors. The Boston Celtics beat the Toronto Raptors in Toronto, Canada, 118-102. And I don't have too much to take away from this game. Pascal Siakam was out with a groin injury. Marc Gasol was out with a hamstring injury. Norman Powell was out with a shoulder injury as well. The Raptors are decimated with injuries right now. Pascal Siakam has been great this year. He's giving me 25 points per game, 8 boards. He's an underrated passer as well. Pascal Siakam has taken his game to the next level. The Raptors are going to go and live and die by Pascal Siakam in the playoffs. He's going to be the key for them. He's their one-star player that's going to be able to take them over the top. They didn't have him last night. They didn't have Gasol. They didn't have Powell. They were down to Fred VanVleet and Kyle Lowry pretty much. Look, but I think this is key for the Raptors because between the 2nd seed and the 6th seed in the Eastern Conference right now, there's no margin for error. And guys, with those players being out, I know they're a well-coached team, but again, I don't know if Nick Nurse and this team can continue to compete and, win games down the stretch without Pascal, without Gasol, without Powell. So again, I don't think the Raptors can win the championship this year. They're going to need Siakam back. So that's how I feel about the Raptors. The Celtics, like I said, I said in the offseason, the Celtics would be better without Kyrie Irving. The reason why is because Kyrie Irving did not want to play in Boston. He wanted out of Cleveland, but he did not want to play for Boston, okay, when he got traded. He didn't want to play for Boston. There were questions about his leadership. There were questions about him being aloof, kind of condescending, not a great passer. He's shown in the past as a number 1 option. He's not that guy to carry you to playoff success consistently. I don't think the Boston Celtics can win a title. I think they lack an A+ or A level player. To me, Kemba Walker is close. He's probably a B+ level player or an A- level player. I don't think they have a superstar player that can take them over the top. Dallas has that right now. Houston has that right now. The Lakers have that right now. The Bucks have that right now. And the Clippers have that right now. So I don't think the Celtics can win the championship this year. But again, they're deep. They're running their system very well. They're well coached. Everyone knows their role. Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are young rising stars. They've always been great defensively. And they're 2nd right now in the East. So again, I would not be shocked if Boston makes the Eastern Conference Finals. But to me, that is their ceiling. Okay, so let's talk about the final game. Pelicans beat the Denver Nuggets on the road, 112-101. And the Pelicans, look, they had some expectations heading into this year. They've not been a great team all year. They're a young team that's learning how to win in a really, really tough Western Conference, guys. There's a lot of things to like about the Pelicans and their future, but right now, I don't think they're a team that's going to compete. They're about a year or 2 away from being taken seriously in the Western Conference. But guys, Brandon Ingram, he continues to play well this year. 31 points last night. They're finally running an offense through him, and I think he's finally in a situation where he can thrive, where the offense runs through him, where he can take the most shots on the team. I do believe Brandon Ingram can be an all-star level player for many years to come. He just needs the right tutelage and the right system and the right fit. And I think New Orleans is that perfect fit for him. Obviously, Zion Williamson did not play. If I am Zion Williamson, I'm sitting out the entire rest of the year. I don't want to risk my injury anymore. But again, Holiday, Ball, Hart, Okafor, there's a lot of parts to like about New Orleans. But again, they're about a year away. Denver. I have a hard time wrapping my arms around the Denver Nuggets. I know they're 2nd in the West. To me, they're really well coached. They're great defensively. They're great at home. But again, I think that Denver can be good in spots in the playoffs, meaning they can beat the Lakers when they want to. They can beat the Clippers for a game or 2. They can beat Houston for a game or 2. They could probably beat Dallas for a game or 2. But in a best-of-7 series, I don't think the Denver Nuggets, when they're facing the elite teams like the Lakers, the Clippers, and heck, even the Rockets, I don't think they can beat those teams four times in a 7-game series. Nikola Jokic, he's good, but is he elite? Not so much. I thought Nikola Jokic was really going to break out this year. I thought he was going to be an MVP candidate. He's doing some good things, but has not taken the leap I would have liked him to have taken. Jamal Murray has played well, but again, I don't know if I trust him enough down the stretch in the playoffs. And I believe Denver, the only shot they have to win a championship is if they get home court throughout the playoffs. Even then, I would still favor Houston potentially. I would still favor Dallas potentially. I would still favor the Lakers, and I would definitely favor the Clippers over the Nuggets in the playoffs, whether it be at home or on the road. So that's my takeaways from the Christmas Day games. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me where I'm right. Tell me where I'm wrong. Love to hear what you guys have to say in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video today. Be sure to smash this like button right now if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel if you're new as well. I do post a ton of great sports videos weekly and almost every single day if I can. A fun fact about me is I want to go into the sports broadcasting and media world. I want to become one of the next great sports broadcasters and analysts out in the world. Kind of like Colin Cowherd, Stephen A. Smith, Shannon Sharp. You get the point. Okay, I want to do sports, television, and radio for a full living once I graduate from the University of Toledo, a college in Northern Ohio. I currently am a freshman there right now. So the best thing you guys can do to just help me continue to grow as a young broadcaster is to just share this channel with all your friends, because potentially if this channel really gets somewhere, I want to start my own network, okay? Or potentially if it doesn't, or if I fall a little bit short, I want to go into a big time network like ESPN or Fox Sports 1. So the best thing you guys can do to just flat out just help me grow as a broadcaster, help me learn, get other people hip to this channel, just share this channel with all your friends, share this channel on Facebook, share it on Twitter, share it on Instagram, all that good stuff. Also, be sure to follow me on all my social media platforms. And once again, guys, just share this channel with everyone you know. Get everyone hipped and watching these videos. Get my voice out there and heard. Share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter, share it on Instagram, all that good stuff. It's been your boy, Ghiman Mckinney, or you can just call me Juice. I appreciate all you guys for tuning in today. I really do. Have a God bless day. Stay motivated, you guys, and I'm out.